This is a unique Aquascape ecosystem pond built underneath the house on stilts by
the Rockin' Pond guy on Hoaglandscape.
Let's check it out.
Okay, so this house is actually built on 12-foot stilts because it's right beside the Catawba River, and it had a catastrophic flood in 2018. His house was not on stilts then and flooded. So he said when I built his pond a year and a half ago, he didn't want to have it happen again, so he built his house up. Well, then Hurricane Helene came in October, and although we didn't have the wind devastation, we had the rain, and this lake crested 20 feet above what you see today, and it is absolutely amazing. I'll show you the water point where it got to on the house. It's pretty scary.
So right below the carport, which means you hear it as soon as you walk in.
Yeah, this was a really different pond. You see it's mostly under the deck because he didn't want predators getting his fish.
Okay. Wow, so this whole thing, how high was the water?
You are not gonna believe this. It had a watermark, and that watermark was 8 inches from the top of that stilt. That's how close it came to flood.
And there's the river.
Can you believe it?
So what happened to the fish?
He brought them up to his deck in an attempt to keep them alive.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he lost 3 because he didn't have aeration because the pond was out.
But he saved some.
He saved 1. He got 1.
Okay, so there's the guy. That's
Yep.
the one
And
survivor.
He's talking to Charlotte Koi Rescue right now, and they're going to get him some more fish.
Some more. Okay, so this is always interesting to me when I come. Very unique house. They live on a river, but yet he's got a waterfalls and a pond under his house. Why did he build this when he lives on a river?
He had a home in Charlotte, in the urban area.
Yep.
And he had a very old concrete pond.
Wow.
And he had 4 big koi in it.
Yep.
So when we built this pond, it was for the idea he wanted to bring those koi over here.
Okay.
So we took my dump truck after we were done, brought the Aquascape 500-gallon tank.
Yeah.
Got over there, rescued his koi, brought him back here. Everything went smooth. We got him right in the water, and they made it. And then unfortunately, a year later, the hurricane.
He's got a couple of them in here.
Yeah.
So his lily is planted right in the gravel. See that? I can see the tuber down there. His lily's in the gravel. He's got more than 1 fish. There's like 3 or 4 fish in there. So he's got a few more fish. And I love how there's already, from the river, I'm sure, there's already toad tadpoles in here. Build it and they will come. Can you go ahead and explain to us how you built this?
So we built this pond in 2024, the summer of 2024. The goal was to kind of blend in the river, but make this like almost look like a tributary coming out. And if you're in the sitting viewing area, I think we accomplished that. At least the homeowner thinks we did, and is really pleased with it. Very interesting man. Eric Gingerson, he is an Emmy Award-winning screenplay writer. He wrote Band of Brothers, the HBO miniseries. He had us come out here. He wanted to rescue 4 koi that he had in a home in Charlotte, North Carolina. So this is an 8x6 pond with a 6-foot stream. We added a lot of moss to the boulders, and it has gone crazy. And he built it under this deck on his house because he knew he had had problems with predators, mainly heron. And building it under the deck, it gives them more of a protected area, and there has not been a problem with any heron, knock on wood. Landscape is maturing nicely, but when Hurricane Helene hit, it was totally filled with sediment and sand, the pond. He lost 3 of his fish. So today I am heading to a client in Charlotte, North Carolina, one of the hardest hit areas by Tropical Storm Helene. The client that I did a pond for about a year and a half ago, he built his house on 12-foot stilts. Here it is. You can see how far the water is inland. We'll get some more views of this shortly. So here is the pond we did for him last year, and as you can see in the landscaping we did for him, all of this came up from the river. His deck out onto the water is right below that flagstaff right there, and this yard goes out a good, I don't know, maybe 30 feet from here. So that water is super high. He showed me where it got up to. This happened about I think he said 10 years ago or something. He had a big flood out here too, but they thought it was a 100-year event. See where those lines are right there? That's how high the water got, in addition to all this he still has to contend with. Look how deep that tree is in that water right now. So we came in here 2 days later, and in a day and a half we had it cleared out. And unbelievably, that Japanese maple right there and these spirea, all these plants were totally underwater for more than a day, and they lived. We replaced a few. We replaced a few of the goshiki hollies and some of the grasses and some of the lower petalum. But these four made it, and I just cannot believe the Japanese maple made it through that. It's pretty crazy. It's got a nice little split waterfall, nice sound, the viewing area right here, lovely home. Eric Jenderson is a great guy, and he is really over the moon on this project. He really loves it.
I have never seen a property that I couldn't fit a water feature in, and this one is very unique. How many water features are underneath someone's house? But what a unique design, because he's on a river. This is what living the aquascape lifestyle is all about. What do you think of this design? I find it one of the more unique ones that I focus on my channel. If you're interested in a unique design, check out the link below to find a certified aquascape contractor by you. I love my job.